AL1 Round 6 around Monaco. Let's skip the scene just in case we get the video currently suspended on YouTube. There's one of the other lads found that.
Well, looking dry in Monaco.
That always helps, but it's just to qualify. We'll wait for the race weather report and we'll see if we're going to have a dry race as well. We had a dry qualifying last season with Mitch Emery setting a pole time of 1 minute 11.0 on ultra softs, so it must have been a dry quali last season.
Red Bull's just gone out.
Ooh, both Red Bulls.
Who's behind? Yep, and who else do I see? Is that Haas coming out as well? No, it's the two McLarens in each other as they come out of there. That's the Renault. There's the Ferraris coming out now. Actually on board with, who am I on with? Chris Bean. There you go, Blue. I can pronounce his name correctly.
I did apologise to Chris Bean, so I did pronounce his name a couple of times. I called him Mr. Bean and Chris Brown. Don't know why.
Oh yeah, well maybe that's your prerogative. Oh no, I got that wrong as well. That's Bobby Brown. Right. It's all about keeping your wing on this track.
It is.
Yeah, you can have the best setup in the world, but you lose your wing, and that best setup becomes a pile of dog poo.
Ooh, so it looks like weather report. We've got overcast for qualifying, and we've got overcast for the beginning of the race, going to sunshine. So,
where do you see that?
I've got one of the drivers, Gonk, posting up into our commentary info chat group. I should be in that, surely.
Ah, no. I'll trust you. So what have we got then? Overcast? Would that be rain, maybe?
Overcast, just cloudy. It shouldn't rain, but obviously I've seen it.
We had that the last time and it said it was cloudy, and then all of a sudden the dreaded rain came. It changed, didn't it? Oh no, sorry, that was another race I did. It said it was going to be cloudy and then no chance of rain, and then in the race it was rain.
Got a yellow flag on sector 2, it's just gone. It's still on Chris Bean, yeah?
Yeah, I'm still on Chris at the moment.
So it's in sector 2.
Yeah. Oh, yellow in sector 1 and 2.
Yeah. We did catch the wall just on the inside of just turned out.
Right. I'm going to quickly fly down the field and see what's happening.
We'll stay on Chris just until he crosses the line, see what sort of time he's setting. Relatively tidy track, tidy lap there.
Chaz, 1:13.2. Dastardly, oh Mr. Flash, 1:12.1. Cookie Games, 1:11.3. Oh my god. That's, now they're coming in, it's yellow in sector 1.
Bean setting a 1:13.2. Got a bit of traffic now. Oh, and the McLaren you've seen in the wall at turn 1. Cookie that was, I think.
Ooh. That was nice of the Red Bull to get out of the way there. See, this is the track where you would need maybe that helicopter overhead view to watch this race, because there's such a lot going on. Even on the, what do they call it, broadcast camera, it jumps really quick.
Yeah, well, it's just
yeah, it would be nice
so
to.
It's unreal, isn't it?
Yeah, it would be lovely for this one to have like a sort of an overhead view, and then you could get to see a few corners at once. But yes, it's a demanding troll.
Snoop, oh my gosh, where is he?
Did you, was that the Williams then? Somebody just lost a wing as they come down the straight. McLaren and Williams and a wing, part of a wing just flew up in the air. Where are we to?
Steve-O is Williams and he's got his wings still. So, Terry Bend, possibly.
Was it a McLaren then? Unless it was a part of a wing on track and somebody's run over.
Quite interesting though, Snoop went out on the Super Softs. He's obviously retired now, but he's set a 1:20, so he will definitely be starting at the back. Harry Ben is also on the Super Softs. With a 1:12, so we'll see how he finishes up. He can still improve, there's still plenty of time for him to get in, change his strategy if he wants to, or just try and get a better time on them Super Softs. But as we see, Mitch Emery, pole holder for last season, is beat his time for last season with a 1:11.0. Oh no, I'm telling lies. His time last season was 1:11.006. So he's certainly consistent.
Come on, Mitch, you got to improve, buddy. Got to beat that. Mind you, Cookie's looking rapid. Dan is looking rapid, and Chaz, Ben.
Mitch catching the wall there a little bit, but I think he's coming into
the pits. Yeah. Alright, who are we going on next? Cookie. I want Cookie.
Cookie? Okay.
Yeah, Cookie, one Cookie. He's just
coming out of sector.
Where with this? Yeah. Is this casino or whatever they call it down this bit?
I don't know.
The big airpin?
I can tell you that the first Grand Prix at Monaco was 1950, and of course the cars was a bit slimmer back then. But now with the much wider Formula 1 cars, I think some people question whether we should still be racing Monaco, but it's quite a pinnacle race.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see shortly when they do the real Monaco how they handle the overtakes.
Yeah.
Because I think it's only a certain few parts of the track you can overtake, or if somebody runs wide, and then you just got to bomb dive it up the inside. Oh, he's in the pits.
He's in the pits now, yeah.
Doing what? Yeah. Right, Chaz is out on an outlap, Chewy's out on an outlap.
See, Sir Brian is out at the minute. He's just coming to the start-finish straight. He hasn't set the time yet, so we'll see how he fares.
There's a part by that swimming pool, the chicane at the swimming pool sector, the last part. I don't know whether is that 4 wheels over and everybody can do that and not get a penalty for it.
Ooh, I don't know.
Watch the cars coming through it. So I don't know whether you can go all 4 wheels off that, and it's not picking a penalty up. I think Rev's just. I think Rev's was lucky there. I don't know whether he's taking a part of his wing off. Are we on next?
Well, I'm just on Mitch again because he's got his pole time at the moment. Oh no, and he spun
it. Yeah, he's put the barrier, hasn't he?
Yeah. Common mistake there. I do that too often.
Yeah.
But he's quite lucky because it's still his outlap. So as long as he hasn't flatted his tyres off, then he can really give it a go.
I'm on Steve-O at the moment.
Oh, bit of traffic still. Mitch doing well to stay out of the way. Let's hope it doesn't jeopardise his start for his outlap now. And Revs is retired. Oh, he's retired in the pits. Now Lee Finley, he's got a qualifying ban for this race for a few points that he picked up in Spain. A bit of traffic up in front of Mitch. I do feel like this is probably going to jeopardise his lap. Oh, okay. Mitch has just let Lee Finley through, who's on a qualifying ban. Mitch was on an outlap and there was a Haas in front of him, which is now disappeared.
Gonk has just spun down by the same part as where Mitch went, and there's a Williams down there as well.
Steve.
And that is, yeah, he's gone as well. Yep.
It's crazy. Crazy Monaco. Never fails to...
Yes, it's hard to keep in touch with what's going on, isn't it? There's that much going on. Need eyes in the back of your head around this track.
Chewy improves on his time now. Puts him in front of Steve-O, who's obviously out now. We've got 1 minute left of qualifying. Jordan Musk still has not set.
Cookie was lucky there.
What's happening with Cookie?
He just come down as a car, let him go, but I think he tried to draft off him and nearly rear-ended him. But he moved. Not the car's fault, I think he called Cookie out.
Still quite a tidy lap. He did catch the wall slightly in sector 2.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
A bit of a wheel spin on the back tyres there.
Yeah. There we go.
And there we
110.
go. Fair play.
Wow.
He didn't just beat his time. 4/10.
Okay.
Now his qualifying's finished. Anybody who crosses the line now will seal their position.
Whoa!
Mitch Emery. Oh my gosh. Crazy.
Jordan is still on a lap. Oh.
Cookie can reply now though, because he's as long as he's got the fuel on board, which his fuel light isn't flashing, he's got enough time left to put in another qualifying lap.
And Mitch. If I'm right.
No, Mitch.
Yeah, they're both.
Mitch has gone a checkered flag.
Is it? Oh yeah, I see. You're right. Ben could do it. Flash could do it. Oh, that was a wing.
Carbon fibre there. There was a yellow flag in sector 3 and heavy bends with tyres, so that might not be a good sign.
Is the flash coming through? Can he improve? Yes. Goes up to 4th. Who else was behind him?
Cookie. He does improve, but he doesn't beat Mitch Emery's time. I was quite surprised that he improved because he actually lost quite a bit of carbon fibre from the front left of his wing.
Have a look at the AI going around this track. Oh, look at him. Oh yeah. Oh, Codemasters, please have a look at your game. I mean, that's. I mean, look at him shunt the Ferrari down the track, and then shunt it. Oh, look at it.
I don't understand why the AI. But I mean, in career mode, the AI can obviously race around the track with you. But
yeah.
Seem to not be.
At the end, I think it's they seem to have a bit of a free for all, don't they?
Yeah.
They make a train, basically. They just automatic magnet to the other car straight away. It's weird.
Yeah, and then the AIs that haven't run out of fuel just decide to kamikaze, realise it's a game made by Codemasters and they want to just kamikaze themselves.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that Ferrari. Oh, you know what? There's a Red now. There's carnage everywhere. There's a Red Bull. Can I join him in a second? Oh. Oh.
Chenry still sat on the start line. Crazy AI. Crazy. Did Jordan put a time in? I missed it. Oh, fair play, Jordan. Cracking time. Didn't set it until the last minute. And,
I mean, I'm in Jordan, Mitch's car now, and he's facing the wrong way up the straight.
yeah.
I've got Jordan and Dan stuck together like two peas in a pod. Oh yeah, right, so.
So, P1 we have Mitch Emery, P2 Cookie Gaines, P3 is Jordan Musk, P4 is Mr. Flash, P5 is Harry Ben, P6 Dan, P7 Chewy, P8 Chaz, P9 Stevo, P10 Gonk, P11 Dastardly, P12 Chris Bean, P13 Sir Brian, P14 Rebs, P15 Snoop Markey, and P16 is Lee Finley, who obviously had a qualifying ban, so set no time. It's almost like I timed that.
Alright, we have a 5-minute little break, don't we?
5-minute interval, yeah. But
yeah.
Sometimes some of the races do forget an accident press go, so we'll just see how we go.
Well, last time I told you about burgers at Spain, I think it was.
Yes.
Well, we filled in. Is there anything you could fill in about Monaco? Well, we've got a 5-minute wait.
I can honestly say I've never had a burger at Monaco.
No, this is on my to-do bucket list tracks.
Yeah, well, I got a friend who was racing in the league. He wants to do Monaco for his 30th. So
actually, that's a good idea. I might just do that for my 50th, to be honest. That's a good little idea for me.
Oh, that's a long way off though, isn't it, Devil? Your 50th?
Yes, you are too kind. No, it's yeah, a couple of years, I think.
So, I've got the table in front of me here, so let's have a look. Got Mr. Flash up in front. He's currently had 2 firsts. And he's leading with 78 points. Harry Ben behind him with 60 points, so 18 points. So a good finish from Harry Ben and a disastrous race from Mr. Flash can turn the tables here. The Constructors' Championship, McLaren, who is Mr. Flash and Cookie. They are currently leading by 31 points with 121 in the Constructors.
Are you looking forward to this one on Friday? This track?
Ooh, not really. I survived to lap 20 last season, but my head wasn't in the game properly, and had a driver come near me. I just tried to stay out of the way, but by staying out of the way I just drove into the wall. So, not very good.
Yeah. I think you might see a problem of that around this track when you've got cars getting lapped, and sort of like the lapped car has got to move, but Monaco, where do you go really without? Because you've got to keep your time going. The guy behind you wants to pass you. I know you've got to stop and let him go. Well, not stop, just slow down and let him go. But if you're in a corner and he's in a corner, yeah, nasty things can happen.
Well, of course, there's only
just trying to get out of the way of somebody.
You've only got one DRS zone in Monaco as well, which is the start-finish straight. Sector 1 is probably the next longest straight, but it's not really straight. It's quite an incline.
The tunnel area, if you could do an overtaking there.
You could, but I do think that's quite risky, because again, the track perimeter is a wall, isn't it?
Yeah. So coming out of the chicane after the tunnel, on that little bit of straight there, you can get a sort of put your car more to the right hand side. And the swimming pool area, no, I wouldn't even attempt an overtake around there. No. Even the chicane at the end, unless you go right around the outside.
I mean, the other thing is if drivers are suffering a long blue flag, then there are a couple runoff areas which they could just drop into, but that would cost them a lot of time. But equally, it's, you know, you don't want to cost anybody else their race.
Could DNF if they put the car into reverse and pull out, the game might DNF them as well if they go too far in reverse.
Yeah.
And you don't want that, or try and spin the car around and then the game says, oh, you're going the wrong way. Yes.
Yeah. I'm sure I've done a Monaco in a different league in the rain, but it was 50%, and I'm sure I had 4 new wings, even just running at 50%.
I done it on 214, I think, and I was running 1-2 wing with some absolute pathetic setup, and I came second. It had phenomenal. It just worked. But I'm struggling with the handling of this game. The understeer is catching me out a lot, and I don't think I'm applying the brake as much as I should be applying the brake. Hence why I'm running out. So
yeah,
that's something I got to sort out myself.
Well, I think you are 3rd or 4th in the table for AL2, are you not?
Yeah, I think I'm up there somewhere.
You of course had a
consistency is king, mate. You just got to try and be consistent as
you
best you can.
Suffered a lot of DNFs last season, so I think
but a little unfortunate in Spain, but there we go. It wasn't nobody's fault. Somebody spun and I was in the wrong place at the wrong time. There's nothing that person could have done.
No, but starting from where you did to come back and get 4th is still quite an achievement.
Never surrender, mate. Exactly. You never know what can happen. It was only the start of the race, so. But yeah, I think you lot nearly lapped me by the time I come into the pits. Because that track is that quick.
Yeah.
And then you've got that sort of. I think it was like you're nearly 2 pit stops away by the time I come into a wing and tyre change and come out. Then get the tyres warmed up. It's right, we're on the out lap. On the William McCormick.
Formation lap. Yeah. Let everybody warm the tyres up as much as they can. Anyway. So I did have a little bit of feedback, just so you know. So some viewers was watching, and although we normally try and deliver all the action we can on our commentary videos, I had feedback once saying that they understood Mitch Emery won, but because we was hardly ever on him, because he was so far out in the lead, he says, well, we didn't know how that they was driving, so we're going to try and, I'll certainly try and show you race leader.
I'll go on the race leader as well, so we'll have, I'll try and give everybody as much airtime as I can.
It's just funny, naturally you see the intervals coming down, and you just want to go where you think somebody's going to overtake him, so you can catch that moment rather than just viewing the aftermath.
Yeah, this is where you need the aerial shot, I think, because I don't think it's done it once at the moment at Monaco. But there's no helicopters running around Monaco, is there? Really?
No. Well, just a quick rundown. We seem to have from 1st to 11th all picking the ultra softs, and Chris Bean in 12th has got the super softs and ultras, and then we've got Reds who's picked the softs. Would you have picked the softs to start this race?
Ooh, no, not particularly. Not with a full car full, especially on slippery tyres.
Although I think having a look at this in the dry, you can certainly get away with about 90 plus kilograms.
Unless he is going for trying to do a one stop and pull a gap.
Maybe. The less time you're in the pits, the better, because it's a horrible pit. So here we go. We have 5 lights and lights out.
We're away at Monaco. Oh, yes.
Bit of a stall there from Snoop at the back. So
they're through.
Front of the pack,
no incident so far.
Quite well. Yeah. So
this is where it might happen. Well, Gonk was just clipped the barrier.
Let's see.
We
I
have.
can't even commentate. It's just I'm looking at so many different things. It's just unreal.
Yeah, right. We have Gonk at the back because he's just clipped the barrier. Bloody hell. Right, I'm on the leader in a moment. I'm going to stay here for a bit until it settles itself down. Right, sector 2 and 3, what's happened there?
Jordan, no, he seems to be back running. He's got as much of the wing as I can see. So, lost 2 positions there from the start. Chewy, he's climbed 3 positions. Dastardly climbed 5, so he seems to have had the best start so far. We've got Steve-O in the pit already.
Mr. Flash is in the pit. Oh, there's a load of them going in. There's about 4 or 5 cars coming in. Steve Dan's in, Chaz is in, Gonk is in. Right. Dan's on the yellows. Oh, it's going to be a long ass race, isn't it?
Yeah. Mitch Emery is pulling a gap now, 2 seconds away from Cookie Games, so he seems to have had a good start, good clean getaway for sector 1. So it's just how long until the laps?
And oh, we've got Jordan's just pulled into 4th. And we have Chewy and Dastardly following behind him. And then Mr. Flash is coming past the swimming pool area now. So Brian coming in there.
Oh, Jordan collected the
Lee
wall
behind
there.
him. What was that?
What is happening with Jordan? I think he's just collected the wall again.
His tyres hasn't worn in.
Well, he's got damaged front wing now as well, so I think he's struggling to complete the turn. He'll be suffering, isn't he? First damaged his wing right outside the pit lane as well, so we couldn't make a quick decision.
I think his wing's alright. I'm on his car now. Unless he's took the side plate off. It's... Oh! Was you on his car then?
No. I literally just jumped off.
Jesus.
He's suffered a bit now, hasn't he?
He just
right there.
went into no, he went into the tunnel. I've got it on camera. He went in the tunnel. His car froze, just stopped dead from whatever it was doing. And I think it was the Red Bull just ghosted straight through him. But he was a whole car when he done it.
Oh.
Yeah. So oh Jesus.
Crazy.
You on Jordan's car or?
Yeah, I'm back on Jordan's car now.
Whoa, no, whoa, man, that's Jordan gone. What?
I don't understand.
Hang on a second now, there's no damage. What the hell? Right, something's happening with Jordan here, because he just totaled his car there, and now there's nothing wrong with it. And he's seemingly driving like a wild man.
Crazy. I don't know.
Are you on his car?
Yeah.
I've got to stay on it because it's
there. Yeah, because he's just resetting on the track again.
Yeah. Right, well, while that's happening, if somebody's behind him, they're ramming up his arse. Because his car doesn't ghost when it ghosts for a split second, but it's a whole car when that happens. So...
I think...
that's the only one doing it, is it? But did you see the crash in turn 1?
No.
His car at the barrier went up sideways, ghosted, come down on the floors, no damage.
Well, 'cause I thought he had wing damage at the front earlier, and then now
No,
all of a
he's
sudden
just
he's
got
got
no,
full wing again.
no, yeah, got no damage, mate.
Must be his car resetting to track. And it seems to all be spacing out a little bit now. Mitch is 6 seconds ahead of Harry Ben. Harry Ben? It was Cookie a minute ago.
I'm watching the two Toro Rossos battle at the moment because I want to keep an eye on right, sector 3, what happened there? Jordan's car seems to have settled himself down now. Oh. What the... Right, hang on a second right now. I just watched Jordan go into the barrier on the... before the pits, right? His car went up on 2 wheels. It's just reset itself back to track and there's no damage. He's just hit it full out, flat out nearly. Right, there's something going on with his car. That's twice I've seen him do that.
Revs DNF. And now that is massively unfair. That is a big smash as well, right in a bad place. Right in the start-finish straight. But how is Revs?
Did that? Well, I've just seen Jordan plough it twice.
Yeah.
In the barrier again now. No, there's no damage on his car. Oh, bumped. Huh? Right, normally anybody would hit that corner, they'd spin the car out. He's done that and run straight through. Right. So it is. There's a... What position is he in? 9th. That corner he's coming through now, he just toggled it on that barrier back there. Right, I'll move off his car onto somebody else's.
There we go. Harry Ben seems to have had a good race. He's gained 3 places. Up into second. He's 7 seconds away from Cookie. Of course, he'll now be trying to carry all the points for Williams. Oh wait, no. Rebs who was doing it. Excuse me.
Sector 2, that's Jordan again. He's just picked up a penalty. He's back behind his teammate now. Ooh.
Mr. Flash now is up behind Chewy, coming round sector 2, just before the tunnel. And Mr. Flash looking like he's underfueled a little bit because his fuel light's on. So he'll be looking to fuel save. However, I think sometimes coming round in full, in rich or even in standard on this track, sometimes you've got too much speed to carry around the corners.
I can have a quick look, tell you how much fuel he's got on, or but anybody else watching this will know then as well.
I can just, I've got the telemetry up just so I can see if they go flat out around the corners. But his fuel light's yellow, so it just says that he's carrying a bit less fuel. That's all.
He's keeping up with Chewie.
Steve with the 5-second stop-go penalty for the pits. Speed trap is just at the end of this tunnel here as well. Sector 3, Gonk.
Gonk retired.
Quick look, see if we can see. And he's facing backwards in Sector 3.
Is he still there now? No.
He's still there, yeah.
3-second penalty for Snoopy. Oh! Was that Gonk by the swimming pool?
Yes.
Right, I just seen two cars. I'm on Chris, Bean and Dast. God must have ghosted straight through in there. I bet that both of them are wiping the brown away from the bottom of that seat as we speak. Jordan, 3-second penalty. And right, he's closing in on Chris and Dast. I'm going to keep an eye on this, because we've seen what this car's been doing the last few laps. But let's see how it handles when he comes across traffic, if it does that again. Would that be his wheel resetting itself, or is this just a big lag in the game?
I don't know. I'm not really sure. I do believe the FIA just says that Jordan has been asked to retire.
Can he actually see the other cars on track?
Who, Jordan?
Yeah. He's
Well, he's just got a wheel.
Whoa. He's just got a wheel.
Yeah, I'm just heard him in the game chat prior to this.
Oh.
That he's got a wheel, so I think this is the first time he must be testing it out.
What a track to test it out on.
But he's quite, how to put it, an ambitious challenger on the corners.
I'd say.
Yeah. But you know, Daniel Ricciardo don't get his poles from hanging back and waiting for an opportunity. Sometimes they don't finish a race that way either, but never mind.
Who's up in front of Dastardly? Sir Brian's further away.
Dan with a 3-second penalty.
How's Jordan getting away with it? What's the damage set to around here? He's hit that first turn barrier with the left-hand part of his wing every time.
Well, I asked the host,
again now.
and he said the damage is set to full. Oh, and he tries to go up on the inside there.
He's done it.
He has done it. Not sure Chris Breen would be happy with the challenge, but it was relatively clean.
He's pulled away from him as well. Now he's on Dastardly now. Let's see what he does this one. I'm sorry if I'm not showing the other drivers, but maybe Jordan might have a problem with his car, as if they've asked for him to retire, and the amount of barriers I've just seen him hit, and there's no damage, and I've seen him DNF nearly twice already, and stop on track twice, so seems to be alright now.
Perhaps he's got his notifications turned off. He's awfully close to the back of that there.
Very close there, yeah. That was like cigarette paper close, that was. I mean, he's out. Oh. There. Right, that would have took your wing off. Yeah. Right, see any damage on his gun? And it's Jordan, not picking on you or anything, mate, but I am watching your car at the moment and I am saying what I'm seeing, so it's nothing, it's not personal or anything. Right, so Brian's... Oh, was he coming into the pits then, was he?
Oh, I missed that.
So Brian coming into the pits and Jordan just went at the right hand side. I think he gave him way as well. He's doing well to stay out ahead.
Snoop is catching up to Chris Bean.
There again.
It almost looked like he was trying to get on the inside on the hairpin there.
Unbelievable. Right there again. Well, there's something wrong with his car. He's hitting barriers, mate. There's not taking none of his wing off at all. And unfortunately, other people are having slight taps and their wings coming off. So I think something's not right with his car. There. Right, now that was a DNF at that speed. That was nearly fucking 100+ mile an hour. Cha-ching, one in a box. Oh no! What the? Right, he can't see the cars in track. He cannot see the cars for that to happen.
No, and he's
right. He's in a split lobby. Right, he's in a split lobby. What happened to Dast? Right, I think Jordan Musk is in a split lobby. It's like he's driving around and he can't see Dastardly in front of him. That's why he just went straight underneath him. So, is Jordan actually driving that car or is the fucking AI driving it?
It does look like AI style, but
I've had it once in this game. It doesn't look like it. But I've had it when I've come into the pits, and for some reason the game has taken control of my car, sent it out on track, and it was banging in laps, and it was set to like pro, and I wasn't driving it, but it wasn't a ghost, it was a whole car going out AI style, like Jordan's car.
Lee Finley's just took a move on Snoop there.
Oh! Right, Jordan's car just stopped dead again and dastardly ghosted through him. Jordan is now behind Chris again. I don't know whether Chris or Dastardly can see him yet, right?
Oh,
wow,
that was a good
where's
move
Lee?
from Lee. That was a good move.
Yeah, I'm on Snoop's car now. I'm on Snoop. Yeah, very good move.
Oh no, Cookie. Oh, he's upside down. Oh, Christ. I don't really know what's going on there.
Oh, shit. Right, I've got Cookies.
This is strange.
Go to Cookie's car.
Yeah,
Do you want Cookie's car? Yeah, flip her in.
Yeah.
I think the game is... yeah, it's just going wrong.
The lobby is a bit bizarre tonight.
I think the lobby might have split. By the look of it, if you got... It looks like Jordan is flying around and he can't see the other cars. I would like to know whether Lee or Dastardly can see Jordan on track. If not, Jordan's racing around you in another lobby. Because I've seen Jordan DNF like 6 times in front of me and nothing happened to his car. And I saw on video, so they can look back. Cookie's left, right. Right, he's just gone at the arse end of Lee. And nothing happened.
Stevo has been lapped already, by the looks of it.
Mitch has now pulled a 21-second gap to Ben. What car are you on, Blue?
I'm just having a little cycle through. Lee Finley seems to be putting some good challenges in.
Yeah. I'm going to give the leader airtime laps, so if everybody wants to know what the leaders do.
Well, yeah,
I'm on him now.
Just gone past the start finish straight, hasn't he? Just coming up sector 1.
Yeah.
Oh, no, he's left the session.
Right, I thought something was going on. I just seen his,
Yeah, his car just went
his
sideways
car just
into
disappeared.
Yeah. Oh,
Right.
what a shame. Is this a
This Monaco for you?
network issue tonight then?
Gotta be, mate. This gotta be. I mean, you see, Jordan's driving around the track like he's got a tank. He's hit every barrier in sight and nothing has happened. Plus gone under 2 cars and gone up sideways and barrier rolled his car at flat out speed. Nothing happened, so something's happening to the lobby. The Cookie Games just went out in flashes. Right, I'm on Lee's car now. Let's see if he can. Because if Lee goes under. Did you see that?
No, I was just about to go to
Right,
him.
I was on Lee's car. Jordan was up in front of him. All of a sudden, Jordan's car slowly morphed into the tarmac and reappeared behind him.
Oh,
It melted through the fucking tarmac. 3-second penalty. Where is it to? It honestly just, it was like died, blip, and it melted down sideways like he'd binned it in the barrier or something, and then reappeared out of the track behind or ghosted halfway through Lee. So
it's just, I don't even know what to say or do anymore, really. Jordan has just smashed into Dan.
And again,
Damage.
yeah. Right, so something's happening. And he's ploughing his way up through the... Well, he was ploughing his way up. He was up in 6 at one point.
Oh, Cookie Games.
But, I mean,
just,
yeah.
commented on my live stream. He said the whole game
Yes.
is glitched. You can go
Well,
through
he's
the
gone round. There he... Whoa! There he
Yeah.
is.
think this will have to be rerun, I think.
Yeah.
Personally. It's not fair on
Yeah, mate. No, this lobby's screwed. I think it's collapsed. Yeah, I think we got people racing around here that can't see other drivers, which is why they're driving under them, through them. I've got cars I'm looking at bouncing off barriers that I know would DNF me if I hit it at half the speed where they're hitting it at. You've got Mitch, as his internet connection has put him out when he was at a clear 21 pit stop, well, at a pit stop advantage, near enough, that's not fair on him. And if anybody else has picked up damage through what Jordan's car's been behaving, that's not fair either.
No, we've got Dave J commenting saying, "Come on, lads, call it a rerun." I do think he's right.
Yes, I would have stopped it by now, to be honest. But right, I'm back on Jordan's car because he's right. There's DNF. Just looking at this car, I would have rerun this race because I don't know if he's hitting other people and are they picking up damage or can they see him on track?
Yeah.
Lee, penalty.
I've got a helicopter view, Dave.
Yeah, I had one earlier. Yeah. Shot it around the corner and then went back to. Right, we have Ben in the lead now.
Yeah, because obviously Mitch.
Yeah. I mean, if they're gonna rerun this, I would rerun it now because you're 22 laps in, and you don't wanna. Ben's got a comfortable lead. You don't wanna get him too much, and so you've got to rerun it because I don't think he'll be an happy champion if he does the whole race, and then they'll say, "Sorry, you've got to rerun it." He'll say, "Nah, I probably won't do it." So if you're going to do it, I'd do it now because this is a long race. To be told at the end you've got to rerun it, I wouldn't like it. Is there any way we can join into the chat lobby and just ask? They can hear us, can't they?
The only way that we could do that is if one of us left the private party, but then all we'd be able to do is speak to the spectators, which is Rush and Rush lad. And I'm
and I don't want to.
There's
they can see what we're seeing, can't they?
There is chat going on in the background in the FIA, but a couple of the admin are still driving. So, and the main admin, he was away on holiday, so we'll just have to wait and see.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't know how to call this. I don't think it's just. If the other drivers have picked up penalties because of ghosting cars through them and stuff like that, then that's not fair. Because this is a long ass track. And like I say, you don't want to go through all the way and then they rerun it at the end. Because I wouldn't want to do 78 laps of this again. Because this isn't like your straightforward jump in the car and drive track. You've got a 100% race. It's like you have a workout on that wheel by the time you do this. And that's a big workout. Workout for me is normally bending down, tying my shoelaces up and getting up, and that's my workout done for the day. And then the other leg. So, yeah. Well, everything seemed to have settled itself back down again. Dastardly, just coming up to laps. Nope. Well, I think effectively Snoop will be getting blue flags.
Oh, I just don't know. Where is Destiny?
Jordan just froze again. Coming through the swimming pool area. It's something's happening with this. Whoa! And then he's actually just somersaulted by the pit lane entrance. Oh, it's something's happening. It's not right.
No, with
Well, and again, isn't it? That would have been another DNF, you know, 3-second penalty again for George. Probably on the view what he has got, he's perfectly running this track and nothing's happening. But, well, and again he's gone again. So maybe he's got no idea of what's happening and what we can see.
well,
He's just let slow down for Ben, so he's got to be able to see. What the hell's happening? Right, you got a flash coming up him soon, haven't you?
will do.
Let's see where the end does it. I'm just wondering if the other drivers can see him, because obviously now Jordan can see Ben because he moved out the way for him, didn't he? But it's left me a bit stumped for this race tonight, mate, to be honest. I don't really know what to say or do, whether is this an official race or whoa, bloody hell.
I don't know, I think we're gonna. Well, that's is the FIA. They're rolling a green to say that it should be rerun another night.
Well, I'm going to leave it on George's car for a bit, so when it happens, they can see it happening. And I mean, somebody must have seen it because they've asked him to retire, haven't they? Who's he coming up to now? That is that Ben in front of him? The leader?
Must be.
Yeah. I've got DRS open.
Yeah. I never think that should be allowed to DRS a lap car.
Yeah. Well, yeah, for a lap car to get DRS on it.
Yeah.
Car that's not lapped. Well, I am. Yeah, if anybody wants to watch the race leader.
Right, I'm just going to invite in the game host. Where are we? Yeah.
Jordan pulls into the pits for wing damage? No, I don't think so.
Hi Rush, you're live on Channel 4. Please do not swear like Devs does.
Whoops. I'm constantly watching him. Have they been affected by the way his car's handling out on track? Yeah. Oh, he sent him sideways, didn't he? Right, he's just neat.
He's just fell
There's
into
his car.
the track.
He just into the tarmac, and then he should appear again. Where is he? There he is. You saw that then, Blue, he morphed into the track, didn't he?
Yeah.
Right, something's going wrong with his car, mate. He's just melted into the track twice while we've been watching him. Let a slow motion melt into the track and then reappear somewhere else on the track. But he's got no damage, and his car is in a yeah. And it's not a ghost either.
Yeah.
Yep.
100%.
Yeah. Well, I had it at one stage. I went to send my car out, and I must have hit one of the buttons too quick, and it sent my car out as an AI, and it was doing laps, and I couldn't take any I couldn't take any control of the car, and it was going out and bollocking in quick laps. I think it was set to professional, but I wasn't driving it, and it wasn't a ghost car. Might have hit some button on his wheel or whatever, and it sent it into that mode. Because oh. Well, look, he's slowed down for the. He's got to be able to see him. He's slowed down for him.
I don't think it's a split lobby like you're saying, Devs. I think that it's just.
Yeah.
I think
it's probably on his screen. He can't. Yeah, he's driving clean on his view, on his TV where he is, I reckon. But what we're watching is, it's like he can't see the car in front of him. It's like he's invisible. Because if he passes the Renault now, he'll go under him. He won't go side past him. He should go straight under him. And.
Well, yeah, because you've had 3 DNFs.
Cookie's car just stopped and glitched and flickered until his car went. I've never seen that happen before. What?
Yeah, he's overtook Lee, but Lee got damaged then. Lee's got a damaged front wing now.
Yeah.
So it's just it.
It's not fair on the other drivers. It's really not fair. Yeah, but you don't drive like this in an F1 league. This is like carnage, mate. This is just take people out. This is bomb dive every corner he's done, basically. If he is driving like that, he needs to be shot. But I don't think he is. I think he just can't see the other cars on track, or there's a massive lag. Yeah, he might be a second or two behind on his view to what we are. A little lag in his. But yeah, it's not fair if he's causing damage to the other guys.
It's just.
Oh, there's a DNF again. If he definitely would have took his wing off there. But he seems to have like a nice couple of clean laps, and then all of a sudden he's just one bad lap. Yeah, I'd say he's racked up quite a lot. Yeah. I mean, George, if you are listening, mate, we're not having a dig at you or anything. This is just what we're seeing. So, if you're seeing something else, please fucking let us know. Pardon the French. Change inbox. Aerial view. Lee, 5 seconds, stop and go, speeding in pit lane. Has any of the other drivers got collisions with him? Maybe when he's hitting them, the other drivers are picking a collision penalty up and not him. Dan's retired. What happened to Dan?
Well, I've just sent a message to the group saying that we'll rerun this race another day. Everyone's welcome to retire. Don't want to waste time.
Yes, it's not fair if you do 78 laps and then tell them they've got to do it again.
Yeah, because imagine if Harry Ben finishes now and he wanted to...
You just mentioned it before you come in here.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be fair on him. Oh, he hasn't picked up any damage. He's morphed into the track.
What is going on there? Is that Lee and Sabrina?
And now Jordan is the quickest lap.
Well, now that they have all been told that they can retire, I think any of the racing that goes on now might not be legitimate league racing because I think there's most of them going to give up now.
They've got the message.
Yeah. I did, yeah. Somebody added me in. Yeah. I think sometimes people are a bit worried about making that call to say rerun the race because it but there's yeah.
The quicker you do it, the better it's better it'll be.
You've just been added into it, I think. So yeah,
if it happens like this on Friday and somebody's car's doing it, just stop the race because it won't get any better. It's a shame for Mitch, mind. He was doing blinding round there.
No, he just disconnected. But I don't know if that's a PlayStation Network issue or because others haven't just disconnected. There's definitely some issues on this lobby.
I was on his car when he went. He was sort of like hit the wall or something, and his car just ghosted, and he was gone.
Well, I'd be interested if he shares the video. But what are the guys saying in the chat lobby? Surely they'll be having discussions about it.
Oof, that's DNF.
Yeah.
That's DNF. Swimming pool area. Watch this corner. 4 wheels over. Yeah, you can't see what he's doing here. Oh, that was Ben coming out of the pits. So I wonder if Ben can actually see him. Another 3 seconds for Jordan. He can see him. Yeah, this is what I mean, because when he's sort of, if Jordan overtakes anybody, he doesn't pass them, he goes underneath their car. Basically, he just drives through them, and they bounce all over the place, which would mean to me that he can't see. Hang on. Ben's car just froze as he went down the track then. Yeah, done exactly the same as what happened to Jordan then. Ben's car just done it.
But it's like he knows now he ain't getting any damage, so he's just going to run the track ragged. Hence why he's also getting the faster laps.
No, I think he's clean on his screen. I think he's synced out. Right, Ben's car's glitching now. I'm watching the aerial shot and it just glitched out. He just froze exactly like Jordan's car. Does it? I think the lobby's just folding in on itself. You know, Codemasters, you don't have to make a fucking shit game. And I'm not putting the money in the jaw for that one.
I don't know, because we wouldn't have heard that. Oh, up in the chat, you mean?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it was like they were magnets, weren't they? Slamming into each other and going.
So, I think we'll call it a night for the broadcast, though.
Yeah, I'm going to stop my broadcasting. Very sorry about that if anybody was watching.
Yeah, put your popcorn away. Sorry,
yeah.
guys.
You want to complain? Codemasters. Go to Codemasters. Complain to them. Tell them what you've seen. Tell them you've got it from good knowledge from us. You tell them what you saw. Pass the word.
Well, we've got video evidence, haven't we?
Yeah. Codemasters. Watch it. I am not lying. Your game is shite at the moment. Remarco anyway. So sort it out for the next game in 2018. Please don't let this.
The bizarre thing is they've just released the release date for 2018, haven't they? 20. Yeah. No, that'll be the next good one.
The new DLC, the bug-free game will be on the DLC. You just got to pay an extra £100 to get a bug-free game. I mean, we're watching it, we're filming it, we can see what's happening, and it's their game. I mean, why can't they know what's happening to their game? Why we got to tell them? Yeah, I think the engine of their game, because they've been running the engine of this game since I've been bloody playing it, and it's all running the same. It's basically cars with different skins. They need to redo the engine of this game, just change it. Yeah, but it's pointless if the game doesn't work, isn't it? I mean, the main thing in a Formula 1 safety car, you can't really call it an F1 game if you've got to switch the safety car off.
No.
Yeah,
it comes out every 3 laps.
when it wants to come out. Yeah,
right,
and Jeff is an annoying bastard. I gotta say, he just talks shite all the time.